I was standing at a hilltop near to the barracks where I was a military police sergeant. Looking across the fields and up at the blue evening sky, I had only one thing in my mind. I'm the youngest MP here, and I made it this far. There must be more out there. Coming from a home full of love, but also full of, you can't do that. I had a hard time finding out what I wanted in life, but I always felt lucky. If I wanted something, I knew I would get it. I wished to race go-karts at the age of 10. And 1 year later, I was racing. I wished to be a photographer. 6 months later, a local photographer took me under his wing, and I was started with what now has become my income. 3 years ago, I started my own studio after 4 years of studying and almost 3 years of employment at the studio. I was on a roll. First month, we made more money than any month I had worked at the other studio. But with that came something bad. I lost focus and started to think more about taking time off than to develop what I loved so much, doing business. After 1 year, it started going slower and slower with money. Clients left. The new ones thought I was arrogant and way too expensive. Then I started reading books, loads of books. I was searching for what I knew I used to believe in, and maybe find someone who had this certain belief that anything you want, really, really want, can be yours. After a while, it started coming back, slowly, but it was coming. It never reached the heights as before, though, and I did not know why. I started a studio in London and used the money I had left for new equipment and a rent of £2,500 each month. It was an extra expense I never thought I could have. Being in London was the best I ever did, full of the kind of people I could talk business ideas with and share my views. But still, it was not back. Then just before Christmas, my head lady told me he had bought a book for me and he wanted to give it to me, even though it was not Christmas. There's a short version to say, now it's back. I found the secret I had inside myself for all these years, but forgot how to use. So 2 days after reading the first 50 pages, I was writing a client invoice for a one-day shoot. I looked at it and said to myself, how much do you really want to be paid for this job? And then I added £1,400 extra. The client paid and was actually super happy. And it goes on. I had 6 unpaid checks, and yesterday the first 2 came in the mail. A friend booked an extra suite at the most expensive hotel in Copenhagen and gave it to us for Christmas. An agent contacted me and wants a meeting. 2 new fashion clients contacted me and we start shooting this month. 5 new magazines contacted me and we are planning shoots. December, we had a turnover 40% above average and back to being the happy, successful boy I was. A girlfriend used to call me the rainmaker because she was sure that if I really wanted it, I could make it rain. But I don't like rain, so I prefer to be the sun maker. And by the way, my wife to be says thank you too. All the best wishes to all of you.